top 5 YouTuber South African millionaires, or let me say top 5 millionaire YouTubers from South Africa. Number 1, MacG. He started this thing from scratch. He was down and out when he started. The industry kicked him to the curb. He started focusing on YouTube. But with YouTube, when you're starting a podcast, you can use platforms like Buzzsprout to distribute your podcast so that you can also get streams and be available on other platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Deezer, etc. And then you can even use other platforms like Patreon to monetize your platform. And when you've got an appointment viewing or appointment listening, like MacG has created his podcast, you're also able to get super thanks from people who appreciate that episode, and from your community. They can throw in $100 while watching. They can throw in $1,000 while watching. They can throw in $50 while watching. And I'm definitely sure by now that MacG is a millionaire because of his podcast. I might be wrong. I don't know his pockets. But based on the statistics and understanding how I'm growing my own YouTube and understanding the analytics and the numbers and being a chiller myself, and with so many chillers, how much love he has from the community and the great work that he's doing with his team, I think he's running an incredible operation. If he's not, he definitely will be by this year, because I understand that it also comes with costs. You also have to pay taxes to the government. You also have to reinvest the money to the team, the production team. You have to pay for the studios, the lighting, the camera, the sound, etc., etc. Number 2, a young man by the name of Matt Dabber. He runs a company called Air Arms Hunting SA. Basically, his content is around hunting, it's around guns, around all of that type of content if you are into that. A young South African who also has got a platform. His platform is on over 500,000 subscribers. Definitely doing very well for himself. Very rich. Number 3, he's been the biggest YouTuber in South Africa for the past decade, if not more. He started being on YouTube since he was a teenager. He now stays in Europe. He hasn't been on YouTube for a couple of years, but he owns over 200 properties in Cape Town. He stays in an amazing apartment in the UK. I think now he stays in Kenya. But I do know that he also has got residence in the UK, in London. A young man, only 28 years old, by the name of Casper Lee. Very rich, very successful, done well for himself. And I might not necessarily say he's rich because of YouTube, but because of how big his channel is and knowing YouTube's numbers and what YouTube can do for you, you'd be stupid to not be a millionaire if your platform has got over 2 million subscribers. I mean, look at a brother like Logan Paul. Come on, Smooth. The reason why his energy drink like Prime, just making an example, would create so much hype and as expensive as it is when it drops in South Africa, it's because the kids know him from YouTube. Because he's a big YouTube star. And he became global. And that's what YouTube does. It gives you global exposure. It gives you global opportunities. It gives you opportunities in dollars, in euros, in pounds. For instance, this morning I just got an email as well for the Hustlers Corner, people asking for a rate card. They want to advertise on our platform, and it's an international company, and obviously I have to send them a rate card in dollars. Do you know what I mean? So that's what YouTube can do for you. Number four, I'll have to say Ofentse Mwase Films. As much as he's a hard worker who's making money in the production space, shooting productions, doing film, doing feature films, doing music videos, doing everything and all the great work that he's doing on the side with his wife. And he inspires me. I'm very proud of you, my brother. Congratulations, you inspire us. He's got over 800,000 subscribers. 800,000 subscribers. You would have to be not that smart to have that many subscribers and not be a millionaire because of YouTube. YouTube exposes you to international opportunities, guys. That's why I want you guys all to be on YouTube. Already manje nathi khani siphapama sekulate. Dala abantu bayenza imali nge-YouTube. Dala abantu ba-create international exposure nge-YouTube. Number 5, definitely Lasizwe. Lasizo was new just yesterday. I remember when we were starting Massive Metro, he was not even on YouTube. He was just starting 2015 or 2014, 15, 16, around those years. He only just started then. Look at him today. And he's used his platform to give back. He's used his platform to raise over $1 million for students. And congratulations, we're so proud of you. And I love that he's always fresh, he's always clean, he's always focused. He puts in the work quietly, he bothers nobody, he stays on his lane. You can see how Lasizo drips, man. You know how fresh he always is. Why? Because he's clever enough to have used his star power, his star quality, that most of it was grown by YouTube to make a lot of money out there. If he's not a millionaire yet, I'm definitely sure he will be this year. Those are just some of the names that I can think of right now, of young South Africans that are killing the game on YouTube. Kobus Potgieter got a YouTube channel that's doing really well as well. He's another youngster with Archie, his partner. They're doing incredible work online. They're killing it. Guys, there's a lot of young people that are killing it online. Another name that I cannot forget of a young person. He's just moved out of his home actually just a few weeks ago, to move into his own mansion that is worth millions. There's another young millionaire. He's actually a perfect example. Ghost Hlubi. When we tried to get Ghost Hlubi to the Hustler's Corner, he simply asked me, how much is your fee? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, how much are you proposing to pay me? I'm like, you charge for interviews. It's like, yeah, I'm like, we're just an educational platform. We don't charge. And then he just ghosted me. Ghost Hlubi ghosted me. He just disappeared. And I mean, I understand, because once you're on that level, at some point, you are very busy and your time is money. And so next time if I ask him for an interview, I better have a budget, because he doesn't play. He charges for interviews. So I'm probably going to have to create some budget to get Ghost Hlubi on the Hustler's Corner. And I was inspired by the young man. I'm like, he's killing it. He's killing it on YouTube. He's a millionaire. He can't not be a millionaire when he makes so much money off of his videos, out of his own creativity, out of being unique, out of being himself, doing what he loves. His passion. Guys, you can be an international global citizen with just your cell phone and your laptop, and you can just put on your backpack and head on to any country in the world and make money off of posting videos on YouTube. That's why I use this channel to just post random videos so you guys can see how scruffy I look, how, you know, my videos are not even the best of quality, but you can see how many views I'm getting every week, every month. And I've just started being consistent on my platform because I'm inspired by some of these names that I've just mentioned. There's a whole lot of others that inspire me. So I just wanted to inspire you and encourage you and say, you can definitely become a multi-millionaire, a millionaire over. Actually, you can even become a dollar millionaire, just like the likes of Abu Kasperly using YouTube. And that's the reason why I want all of you guys to be on YouTube. There's a lot of money to be made. Start and start now. Don't wait for aesthetics, makeup, lighting, beautiful studios, great cameras and production. Start right now. You'll get those things as you can afford, and you'll keep bettering your content as you can afford, and just up your game. For now, just whip up your phone and start recording. Congratulations to all these young people. They're showing a whole lot of other unemployed young people out there in South Africa what they can do with just data and a cell phone. Good luck.